My mother sent me to a camp where they hung me upside down over water until I almost drowned. For looking at a magazine with boys, Mom thought I was boy crazy, so she shipped me off to a re-education camp. They broke me there. I learned what they wanted me to learn. To fear guys, Mom was thrilled. I should have done this sooner, she said, all smiles. Then she saw the scars, she realized she'd messed up. She begged my forgiveness. Kneeling on the floor today was my escape from hell. It was Labor Day weekend, and Mom was picking me up. This is all because you were sneaking around with boys, you know. It's for your own good. But wouldn't shut up on the drive home. I kept my head down. Didn't dare argue one wrong word and I'd be back there. The thought alone made me shake. We pulled up to the house. Dad was already at the table beaming. He held his arms out for a hug, but seeing him, I couldn't breathe. My whole body ached. I felt like I was suffocating at that camp. You couldn't look at guys, not real ones, not even pictures. Break the rules and you paid, yelling, whipping, shock therapy, solitary. Once they found a magazine with a male model and my stuff, they hung me upside down over a pool, gagged me with a towel. They'd drop me in the water just when I was about to black out. They'd haul me back up over and over. I thought I was going to die ever since. I am terrified of guys. Even my own dad, Mom, nudged me. Go on, say hi to your father. You used to be so outgoing. Now you are just pathetic. Her voice dripped with disappointment. I froze, then shuffled inside. I forced a smile, sat down, and started shoveling food. I wanted to show her I loved her cooking, but I forgot about my stomach. They'd pumped me full of dirty water at the camp. Now I have ulcers. They didn't want Mom and Dad to find out, so they secretly took me to the hospital and cut out half my stomach. I barely swallowed a few bites before the pain kicked in, but I kept going. I didn't want to upset Mom. Finally, I couldn't take it. I pushed away from the table, ran to the trash can, and started throwing up. I made a whole feast, and you are acting like it's poison. I should send you back for some more adjustments. I panicked. I didn't even wipe my mouth before dropping to my knees. Mom, I am sorry, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't send me back. I grabbed her jeans, begging. Mom stared, shocked. She frowned, not saying anything. Dad chimed in, honey. Maybe she just has a stomach bug. Call the camp. See if here has been an outbreak. Mom nodded, reaching for her phone. I latched onto her hand, shaking my head. No, please, I was fine there. Don't call, don't call. Going back would break me. It would kill me. Mom ripped her hand away, grabbed her phone, and walked out. I collapsed on the floor, repeating the same words over and over. Don't call. Dad tried to help me up. His touch felt like an electric shock. I screamed. Get away from me. His hand froze. He tried to sound calm. Don't be scared. Mom and Dad love you. We only sent you there to help you get back on the right path. Tell me what's wrong. I can fix it. I fought the fear, looked up at him. He looked so serious, so sure. I wavered. My mouth opened. I was about to talk then. The door slammed open. All the color drained from my face. She grabbed my hair, yanking me to my feet. She slapped me hard. Dad stepped in front of me. She's still a kid. Don't do that. I felt numb after what I'd been through at that camp. Mom's little slap was nothing. You think you're so smart, she yelled. They said you weren't eating, that you were sneaking junk food. And they said you have a boyfriend. I started to shake. Mom dropped the words that made me feel like I was drowning. If you don't break up with him, I'm sending you back. Dad looked disappointed. Honey, how could you do this? I felt a wave of suffocation rising from my chest, spreading through my body. I'd almost trusted him. My lips trembled. I tried to explain, but the words wouldn't come. Mom, please, here's nothing going on. I'll do whatever you say, just don't send me back. I knelt, looking up at her with tears streaming down my face. She stared down at me, confused.